What is up? It is yours truly, sports anchor Devin J. Martin. Welcome into Delmarva Sports Insider, their top live and local show dedicating to giving you all local sports. Now, I'm taking over DSI for tonight. If you're wondering why I'm here by myself, sports director Brandon Bosser is out, and he's trusted me to give you all the sports that you want and need. So welcome into the show. We've got a lot to get into tonight, and just like last week, basketball has been the talk and all the rage on Delmarva. A new Summer League champion has been crowned. So let's get into it. Now, for the past 2 months, Brandon and I have been giving you highlights and updating you with the scores from around the boys' Summer League basketball games, both here in Maryland and in Delaware. But what about the girls? Now, obviously, their coverage is vital as well. Well, don't worry. We've got what you need. We've got them on our radar. Yesterday was the championship game of the high school girls Summer League basketball league here on the shore. It was the girls repping Delmarva Christian versus the girls repping Y High. Now, the Tribe led way early on in this game. Journey Handy knocks down the J with the hand in her face, and then the Tribe get out in transition. The Euro step layup is well guarded, but she's on the glass and she puts it back up and in. And then later, Ainsley Bell has an answer. She's going to knock down the long-range bomb. The Tribe led by 1 at half, 10-9. But the second half is when things opened up, and Bell was largely responsible. She hits another three, this time from the corner off the 2 swing passes. She's hot. There's no stopping her now. She has her takeover badge off the dribble. 1 dribble pull-up. It's Kush. 1, 2, 3. Each basket is good. That 3 gives them the lead to stay, and they take this game over. Now, Y High tries to stay in it, though, but Delmarva Christian was too much to handle. Mia Elliott was on the fast break. She got Handy flying with the quick pump. She lays it in. They go up by 9 with less than a minute to go. They're celebrating because the game is over. Delmarva Christian storms back thanks to a monster second half and 4 3-pointers by Bell. Now, we saw some great games in Snow Hill earlier this week, and another big name on the move. It's on the move in Bayside basketball. Now, we heard about this young man making the move from Delaware over to Decatur a few weeks back, a move that's going to blow the entire Bayside up. So let's get to those highlights. You may remember David Chandler from Delmar. What is he doing there? Well, one of the best freshmen in Delaware last year. As of last week, he's now attending Decatur for this coming school year. A huge addition for the Seahawks. Here's a spot-up 3 from Jace Hudson. This is a great battle between the kids from Decatur and Bennett. And then Hudson later gets the bucket, plus the foul. He finished with 22 points for Gifted. Bull held the lead, for much of this one. Chandler brings it up, and there's Noah Tucker for 3, and 3 of his 18 right there. Bennett down 10 late. They need to force some turnovers. Here comes Hudson. Up ahead to Zakai Smullen. Bennett gets it within 1 possession. But that was a key miss right there. Chandler on the rebound. Pass to Bryson Coleman, up to Tucker. And he's going to lay it in. Wide open. Gifted with a furious comeback in the final minutes. But Bull on the Beach takes it by 1. We spoke with the newest member of the Seahawks after their win.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it since last year when Coach BJ has been talking to me, and like all they football programs, but I play football too. So I feel like comfortable with BJ, and I feel like BJ is gonna get me into a good college. You know, we got bigs, and then we got Tribe, 6'3" guard. Then you got me, 6'1" guard, and I feel like nobody can stop us.
Another big matchup earlier this week was between Kings from Y High and Leave a Legacy from Parkside. You're going to see a lot of this. Antoine Wilson cleaning up under the rim. And then later, Isaac Roberts. He does what he does best yet again, the sweet mid-range jump shot, smoothest shot from the mid-range in the Bayside. He finished with 14. Leave a Legacy led by 6 after 1 half. Now Jaden Milks with the hoop and the harm. Just an 8th grader. Keep an eye out for him this season. He had 10. And Wilson guarded by Dustin Brown, but this will be a tough to stop this season for Bayside defenders. Wilson had 22. He made it look too easy. And because of plays like this, the drive and the floater is off, but there's Wilson to touch it back up and in. This was the play of the night right after this. Drive baseline, kick out, shot is off, and Wilson comes in flying for the putback jam. Look at that. That is very, very, very impressive. Now, Kings win. They finish the Summer League 7-0. Haven't lost the game. They're the 1 seed going into next week's first round.
Different. Still the same coaching staff. I'm still used to it, being a point guard, running the show. So it ain't nothing different. I gotta be more of a leader because I'm a senior and I'm the older guy on the team. I feel like if we get more into the season and get more chemistry, we can be like a better running team. But that's about it. We just need more chemistry, you know.
So there's a lot to go over. First, we got to talk about the big move of the week, really of the summer. David Chandler is headed south to Decatur. Now, that's a huge ripple the Seahawks are making. Chandler was really good for Delmar last year, and now he's going to be a high-impact player for the Seahawks. Now, in my opinion, this vaults them up a few spots in the Bayside. They have to get some consideration to be able to go for the Bayside South crown against Y-High, Bennett, and Parkside, the other three teams that you saw on your screen just a few short moments ago. Now, they are in that conversation now. Decatur is. Now, Chandler, he's a phenomenal player. We've done it after the whistle on him a few months back. He has tremendous potential, and he's just getting started. He's starting to touch into it. And I think by his junior year, he's going to have a strong argument to be the best player overall in the Bayside. It's playing, starting, and being the best player for the Wildcats last year against Henlopen competition as a freshman. I mean, what more can you ask for? It was a great experience. The Seahawks have to be talked about as a Bayside contender as long as his pieces around Chandler work. And then, as you see on your screen, there's the teams from last year, the Bayside champs, Y-High. Now, Y-High, again, the Tribe. Now, myself and Brandon have talked about their adjustments into next year multiple times. And Antoine Wilson gave a good quote that I want to touch on briefly, and that's chemistry. It can make the total be greater than the sum of its parts. They'll have to get used to one another, and Wilson will have to step up big as a leader to help defend their bragging rights on the shore. And we can't forget the ladies. You see them on their screen. Again, that was Y-High's team versus Delmarva Christian. Y-High's team is looking to be a lot better than they were last year, and obviously Delmarva Christian has they got a couple snipers. Now, again, you saw Ainsley Bell knocking some threes down, but she has some teammates that were knocking some shots down in this game as well. And again, Y-High was leading at first in the first half. They were up by one, but then, Bell and her teammates blew it wide open. So there's a lot of things that's going to happen next year, a lot of different matchups, a lot of different wide open teams that for the league to be wide open for. A lot of different teams can kind of grab and take hold of it. I expect these two teams on your screen to be part of it. But again, I also expect Bennett to make a big step forward, and obviously Decatur. Again, getting David Chandler is a huge, huge addition. Again, he's only a sophomore. So imagine what he's going to look like next year or 2 seasons from now. But again, right now, we're in the here and now. His present is looking really, really, really good. And again, with Antoine Wilson with the Tribe, who knows? The sky's the limit. Maybe they can repeat what they did last year, but we will see. Now, that'll do it for the A block. We're taking a commercial break, but when we return, we got a local athlete spotlight. And when we come back with After the Whistle, so don't go anywhere. That and more on Delmarva Sports Insider.
Hi, my name is Wyatt Wright. I play middle linebacker at Woodbridge High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.